Okay. Okay. Sorry, we had to break that because the Zoom time had expired. Okay. So if you can hear me, just say something on the chat. If you can hear me, say something on the chat. Okay. So in this session, I'm going to be showing you the things that you have to expect. Okay. I want to give you I want to show you possibilities. Okay, let me just show you some of my projects that I have done with motion graphics. Okay, I'll get to be showing you some of my projects. So if you can hear me, just indicate on the chat. Okay, indicate on the chat. Indicate on the chat if you can hear me. Indicate on the chat if you can hear me. So we can proceed. Can you hear me? Nobody saying anything? If you can hear me, just say something on the chat so I know you can hear me so I can move on. Okay. Okay, so you can hear me. So we are going to move on. We are going to move on. So Mohammed, you are welcome. You can hear me? Okay. Okay, beautiful. So I'm just going to proceed to, I think I was showing you something previously. I was showing you something previously. Okay. So I'm going to be showing you some of that thing. So I hope you are going to see it. So if you can see this, just signify on the chat. So if you can see what I'm sharing, just signify. Okay, signify on the chat. Okay, signify on the chat. You can see what I'm showing you, signify on the chat. If you can see it, signify on the chat, please. Okay. Is the audio clear? Is the audio clear? Can you hear the voiceover? Okay, the audio will not be clear. That's the problem. The audio will barely be clear. So let's try. Does it sound clear? Hmm? sound is clear? Is it clear? So if you can hear me, just say something. If you can hear me, say something on the comment section. Okay. So that's it. That's it. So that's it. If you can hear me, just say something on the chat. Did you see that very well? Did you see that very well? Did you see that very well? Did you see the advert I just played? If you did, just because I just put it on repeat so you can get to see it multiple times. Yeah, okay. So I would like to get your thoughts. So that's just basically, that was done for a beauty pageant show competition. Okay. So the other was done for, I think, a talent competition. You saw the other I displayed quite a while ago in our previous session. You saw that, right? So that's for that. So if you have any question, just signify. If you have any question, just signify, unmute yourself, then ask the question. Okay? If you have any question, just unmute yourself, then ask. Okay? Like I was saying before on the previous, I'll bring my system. Let me check if I can find another job I can show you. So if you have any question, Odulande, Mr. Odulande, do you have any question? Do you have any question to ask?
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. So, well done, Mr. I really like the concepts, but there is a question that I'm looking at from my must all the text highlights be bold on the screen when you are doing emotion? Must
Okay.
we have? Must there be always a bolding, text layout on the screen, or something that is easier to read, or a color that can attract? What is most important among all this?
Okay. Okay. Like I will always say, you can mute yourself back because so that I will not get any bounce backs. So I will not get bounce backs. Okay. So you see, something about graphics design. Like I will always say, graphics design is a means of. Please, you have to mute yourself. You have to mute yourself. Shoma Precious, please mute yourself so you don't your audio does not conflict with what we have. So one thing about graphics design is that graphics design is a means of communication. Okay, is a means of communication. And what is communication? There is no communication without clarity. Okay, if you are saying something to me and I cannot hear, people most persons they are looking at. I think you should go and watch my video on steps to learning graphics design. I think you are going to find that there. You'll find that there. Graphics design is a means of communication, just as we have you talking. So I'm talking to you, I'm communicating with you. It's under visual communication, graphics design. So it's not just art. Okay, so basically they just think it's art. So they just start doing everything just to make it fine. What if it's fine and does not communicate anything? The people that are people can't interact with it. They can't understand what you've done. So there's no communication there. So it means that is no longer graphics design. Or so that's for graphics design. So the number one thing I would tell you to do is clarity. Clarity should be upheld. Okay, you have to uphold clarity. That is number one thing. Anything you are communicating, I know you want to make it very beautiful, but clarity first, function first. Okay, there are two things to consider: function and aesthetics. So aesthetics is secondary. The primary thing is function. Okay, and it even gets worse because motion graphics, it is barely stable. You see a text just coming and the next thing is moving out. Even as the text is there are some things moving on the background. So it is in graphics design, you might easily just put something very small and maybe with a color that is, maybe you want to create a color that is does not have high contrast. You just do it and it's not clear on graphics design. People can still even pardon you. They can pardon you. They can pardon you. Okay, they can pardon you, but motion graphics, they won't pardon you because everything is moving. Everything is moving. That will even be worse. If something is in the wrong, you are using a wrong color that does not create contrast that people can't really see, it will be worse because it's here and it's there. If it's graphics design, they can still focus on it and look what is this. They can still find out that that you're trying to say something. Okay, they can still find that and see what you want to say. But motion graphics, it's appearing and leaving, appearing and things are, everything is moving. Okay, I hope you get what I'm saying. Everything is moving, so nobody, you are going to you're likely not to be pardoned. Okay, you're likely not to be pardoned. So you have to consider that. Use fonts that will I believe that before you even study motion graphs, at least have some background knowledge of graphics design. Okay, have some background knowledge of graphics. But if you don't have still, okay, then learn the motion graphics then with time. That's why I asked everybody to follow me on YouTube. Okay, subscribe to my YouTube because I bring this kind of things. I have a video there that talked about this, that I've addressed this. I have a lot of videos that have addressed a lot of things. Okay, so you can see those videos, very educative videos. So it's functionality over beauty, but you can have the two. So I just want to hear from Mr. Dayo. Sorry, I'll just shorten your name to Mr. Dayo. So let me just know, all the videos I've shown you, are they not beautiful? Everybody that watched what you just saw, both in the previous session and now, or everything you saw, were they not beautiful? Just let me know on the chat. Were they not beautiful? Huh? Okay, Success said didn't see any video. So I'm going to play it again because Success. They were, right? Okay, so you can have good functionality and aesthetics. Okay, you can have good functionality and aesthetics. So it can work together. It can be beautiful and still be functional. But if at all, you have to uphold functionality first. Okay, you have to uphold functionality first. So that is it. That is it. Especially when it comes to motion graphics. Graphics design too. But especially when it comes to motion graphics, you have to be picky with your colors. Okay, you have to be picky with your colors. And Shoma Precious, please, are you, because we want to go into a wider view. I don't know. So hope you are watching the video. You can see yourself on the video. So I believe you have to adjust your camera properly. Okay, adjust your camera properly because this is going to go on YouTube. So you have to adjust your camera properly. Okay, adjust your camera properly because we want to display everybody. It's going to go on YouTube later. So I believe you get me, Dayo. Dayo, I want to see. I want to see Mr. Dayo. Okay, hope you got me well. Hope you got me well, okay? Hope you got me well. So if there's any other question, you can ask. You can ask, okay? If there's any other question, do well to ask. But I believe everybody got the explanation I gave just now. If you got it, just wave your hand. Chinonso Henry, Mr. Chinonso Henry. If you got the explanation I just did, just give me a wave. For the person that can see on video, just give me a wave if you got what I said just now. Or you didn't get it. Should I repeat myself? Okay. I believe some persons got it. Okay. So you uphold. How many of you are graphics designers? C Classic, are you a graphic designer? You're a graphics designer. What of Precious, you're a graphics designer? If you are, you can just nod. Just nod. So I know. Chinon, so you're a graphics designer, right? So, okay. So one thing you should uphold, and I believe you uphold, and I believe most of us here we are good. So you uphold clarity. Uphold clarity. If you are doing something, it has to be clear because it's a means of communication. Okay. And before you start thinking of aesthetics, so you combine the two, it can both be very clear and it can be beautiful too, both of them. So that's it. Any other question? But I can as well play it again. So you see, I can as well play it again. I'm trying to look for other files if I can find any. So I want to play another job now. Okay, Mr. Dai, okay, motion graphics and video editor, okay. Okay, that's good. I see. That's good. Okay, so you have to have a little idea about graphic design. So I'm going to play another work for you. These are just mini works I have here. I'm trying to look for other sophisticated one that I can show you. But let me show you this one. Let me show you another one. Okay, so if you have any question, put it there. Okay, the course file, let me clarify. Somebody's asking what I said about the course file. Okay, so this course, we have quite a number of course files that I worked with, okay, while I was doing the course. Okay, the course in itself is free, but you have to get the course file, okay? You have to get the course file. But you can, I want to assure you that you can take the course, okay? Can we have an effect on 2 basic layers in After Effects? 2 basic layers. Okay, I don't understand that question, though. I think you can rephrase. So, the course files, included in the course files, we have the videos I used, they're inside the course file. The background I used, they're inside the course file. The fonts I used to work, they're inside the course file. The final project, all the graphics I used to work, they are inside the course file. So you can access them when you have the course file. Okay, you can access them. You can access them. And as I'm working, you can be following through. Okay, that's the main reason of the course file. I can follow through. But it's an option. Okay, it's not compulsory. You can follow the whole course without having the course file. You can learn and still be better, and still be better than me. You can be better than me. You can finish this course and be better than me. It's 100% possible. It's 100% possible without even the course file. But it's just for ease. Like I said, I can give you the course file for free. I can give it for free because the price is 3,000. That's just a token. Do you get? It's a token. But I want a level of commitment. So I want a level of commitment from your own side. Okay, I want a level of commitment, and that's the reason for that. I believe I've answered your question. Okay, I've answered your question, and this is not new. So person might think, okay, I just got everybody here, and I'm just trying to sell it again when I said it was free. It is free. You can go, you can finish it without having any cost file. And the thing is that it is not new. I have said it in my post that you have to pay a token, but I have not mentioned the amount previously. I have not mentioned the amount, so I'm just getting to mention the amount. Okay, so that's just it. So if there's any other question you can ask, can we have After Effects on 2 basic layers in After Effects? Sorry, I don't get that question. Okay, you have to rephrase it. But before it does that, let me show you another work. Let me show you another work. So let me get to show you another work. So I have one job I did for a church here. So let me show you that. Most times there are opportunities available in church. Okay, there are lots of opportunities available in church. There are a lot of opportunities available in church. Okay, so let me share my screen and show you that. Okay, so this is what we call, and I'm going to be telling you some terms. Okay, let me just give you a term. I mean, if I've seen this before, if you've seen it in any church or anywhere, if you've seen it anywhere before, have you seen this kind of graphic before? Like the pattern, like you've seen it in a church or somewhere or something, right? Okay, so this is called a sting. Sting, S-T-I-N-G, S-T-I-N-G, okay? S-T-I-N-G, this is called a sting. And what a sting basically does is that it plays the role of and maybe intermediary, okay, between two different scenes. Okay, maybe they're about to shift from one session to another. So this can just be played as an intermediary, okay? Do you get me? So that's what we call a sting. So you are going to get to know all these terms. So far, you're an emotion grapher, you have to know all these terms. So it boils down to what you want to do. Do you want to work for maybe a TV station? Do you want to work for a ministry? Things like that. So you want to do it personally. But what we have on the course, I don't know if you've seen I don't know if you have seen the overview of the course, the video. Just wave if you have seen it. You've seen the overview. Just nod or wave, anyone. If you've seen the overview, do one of those. Have you seen it, Chinonso? Have you seen it? You've not seen the overview, really? Everybody has got to see the overview. Precious, have you seen the overview? C Classic, have you seen the overview of the course? Okay, okay, you must have seen it. So we made it in such a way that, okay, Christian, you have to see it. We are going to post it on the group. You haven't, Chinon, so really, that's serious. Okay, Precious has seen it. So that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. So I hope you can see it. So there are two things here. You can see a graph, but there are two things here basically. Is it not clear enough for you to read? It's clear enough for you to read, and it is still fine. So there are two things, and based on some of the things I'll be doing is to tell you how to get your work very fine and still clear enough for people to see. Okay, you can read it. So I have other jobs I can show you, but and the good thing about the course is that I'm not teaching you because some person might say it's only a church you can work or only a no. The course, the entire course is teaching you the way you can fit anywhere. Okay, I don't know if you saw the project we worked on. Did you see the project we worked on? Okay, let me just give you a peep. I'm not supposed to do this, but let me give you, I will just play it once. Okay, I'll play it once. I'm not supposed to do this. Okay, but I'm going to play it once. But I think you have seen it in the video. You've seen it in the video. Okay, you've seen it in the video. I believe quite a number of us have seen it in the video. Okay, or you just go and watch the overview. If not, watch the overview. You will see a glimpse of the project we worked on. So let me just ask somebody, which project did we work on? If you've watched the overview, unmute yourself, then tell us the project we work on. Tell us the final project that we are going to work on. Just tell us with what you saw. Somebody unmute yourself and just answer. Okay. The final project we worked on, what was it? What was it all about? If you can hear me, please just say something. What was the final project we worked on? Okay, somebody said play once is recording. Can you unmute yourself? Unmute yourself if you can hear me. Who has watched the course overview? At the end, I mentioned that we are going to work on the project. What project were we going to work on? What project? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Precious, you want to answer, so unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Precious.
I haven't watched it.
Okay, you have not watched the overview. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. We worked on a project. So after now, we are going to put it on the group. So do well to watch it. Okay. So
Okay.
So let me try to show you. Let me just show you something we did. Export. Another project. Okay, I'm just going to show you this and I'm going to go off. Okay, I'll show you this and I'm going to go off. I'm going to show you this, then I'm going to go off. Okay, so this is it. This is a project we are going to work on the final phase. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this is what we're going to be working on. So I'm not teaching you to work for a particular maybe organization, maybe a church or something. So the way we did this tutorial was that you can work anywhere. Okay. I'm going to stop it now. I don't want to show you everything. I'm going to stop it, but that's basically what we'll be doing. That's basically what we'll be doing. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm going to stop it. I want you to anticipate. I want you to anticipate. But hope you get the point. You get the point, right? You get the point. So that's it. So I'm teaching with a standard, okay, that can get you to work in any industry. So far, they need motion graphics. Even if it's for social media or anything, so far they need motion graphics. You'll be able to work for them. So that's it. So any question, we'll soon go in the next few minutes. I'm going to go off. Any question? Any question? Is there any question? If you have a question, unmute yourself and ask, or you can type it on the chat and ask. Just type it on the chat. If you have any question.
How long will the course? How long is it going to take?
Okay, it's going to take about, the course can even take 2 weeks. I can just keep posting the videos for 2 weeks, but it's not going to work like that. I need everybody to follow. So that's why if we post a video, we have to wait for like maybe 3 days for everybody to catch up. You get, because some persons might pause and repeat and try to repeat to get something. So we have to wait for an interval of 3 days before we post the next, so that we can carry everybody along. Okay, so it's going to take about a month plus, a month and 2 weeks. Do you get? A month and 2 weeks? Okay, so that's just it. That's it. So any other question? Any other question? Any other question? So that's basically it. That's basically it. So we are starting off on Monday. And I don't know, maybe before Monday, the configuration of your system, the system certification is going to be out. Okay, so I don't know, it's going to be out by then. So it depends on, I don't know, maybe it might be out on the 19th, but surely on the 19th we are starting. Okay, so that's just it. So I hope we are done. Okay, no other question, then we move on. There's no other question. We move on. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to be leaving. Okay. Okay, so no question. So I'm going to be leaving, but this video will be available on YouTube. I'm going to post it on YouTube, this present video, so other persons can watch. Okay, so that's it. Thank you guys for joining. And I really appreciate you people. If there's any other question, you can put it on the community, and please share. Wait, I'm sure some persons have not subscribed to my YouTube. We are going to post the links again on Instagram and everything. If you've not watched the course overview, watch the course overview and everything, okay? So that's it. So see you on the 19th. See you on the 19th, and then continue to anticipate. If you have any question, just use your imagination, anything you can imagine, any kind of motion graphics you can imagine, any kind of work, it can be achieved, okay? It can be achieved. It can be achieved. So you just widen your imagination, get to see works on motion graphics. Just keep anticipating until we get to 19.
I just remembered something. Like the motion graphics, I hear they normally make use of two software. This After Effects and Premiere Pro. Two software.
Okay.
Like is it compulsory that you have to use?
It's not compulsory. It's not compulsory. You can make use of After Effects. Okay. And when you are done with After Effects, when you export the file, you can use any video editing software to finish it. Premiere Pro is just to fine-tune it, okay? It's just a video editor. Just like maybe you are doing a skit of yourself. You finish videoing yourself, you want to edit it. You have to use a software to edit it, right? So it's just same way After Effects work. When you are done with After Effects, creating with After Effects, you have to take it to an editing software to fine-tune it. If you can use Premiere Pro, fine. Any other software you can use, fine. If it's CapCut, you can use, fine. Then you have to fine-tune it. But definitely you have to fine-tune what you've edited. You have to fine-tune what you've designed, your motion graphics or whatever, or your composition. You have to fine-tune it, okay? And another thing I want to let you know is that we'll be providing materials, okay? I think the course outline is going to be out. It's already out, in fact. So maybe I'm going to post it today, the course outline. I'll post it today, okay? So that everybody can see it. So you know what we're covering for our phase 1. Somebody's laughing at CapCut, this thing. No, any editing software you can use. If you see what people are doing with CapCut, imagine. But that's it. That's it for that question. So that's it for the second session. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate. So I would want somebody, I'll give it to C Classic. C Classic. You are going to summarize what we did. Is there any need for summary? Is there any need for summary? No, I think the video will be there. But you just do a summary of 2 minutes on the group. Okay? Not 2 minutes. Okay, just do a text summary of what we did. Not more than maybe 6 lines. Okay? Just do a summary. Okay, do a summary. Do a summary. Later on, I'm going to post the link to the video. Okay? So that's it. So thank you guys for joining. By 19th, we are going to be seeing. Today, I'm going to post the course outline. If you've not joined the community, please join the community and share the link to the course. Okay? Share the link to the course. Okay? So I just want to see Classic to do, because some people are lazy to go and watch YouTube video. They are lazy. So just do a summary, six line summary, so they get to know what we did. Okay? Of the major things. Okay? So that's it. Bye bye. Chinonso, C Classic. Gavis, Good News, Dulande, Shoma Precious, Christian, okay? So bye. See you guys later. See you guys on Monday or later on, okay? So bye. We're ending now.